everyone. So I put a new spread on my website, soulmatehealing.com, and it's $5 off. And actually, when you check out, if you type in sale 10, you'll get an extra 10% off. And there's other stuff on there too you can check out. But in honor of that, we're going to do the new reading, which is what makes you happy. So Spirit talks a lot about following your own happiness and your own light. So let's find out what some of those things might be. And if you get a personal reading, you can actually find an exact detailed message about what make you happy, what's keeping you from that, and some steps and kind of how to get in that direction. So I'll meet you at your number. Okay, number 1. What would make me happy? Let's see. What would make number 1 happy? I'm getting that you would like to make an offering or a spell to get back at someone. Everything comes back threefold, minimum. So, good luck. Okay, number 2. What would make you happy? Magical kind of love. Fairy tale, magical love, earth shattering. Okay, so what is keeping number 2 from this magical kind of love? Okay, well, you need to work on yourself. Meaning that it looks like you might get a little overbearing. So you definitely need to pull back. Meaning you need to still allow your partner to have a life. So that does mean that, they don't have to ask you where they want to go all the time. It's you have your day, they have their day, you talk about it at the end of the day. In a typical kind of situation. But majority of the time, when you start really giving all you have to it, that's when they kind of start pulling back, is because it's too much. So start journaling and see why you want to give that much. Just start kind of looking into how you feel, and then even ask them if you actually want to get to the bottom of it. Ask them, and try not to get defensive, because the truth kind of stings a little, but that's how you know they're telling the truth. And if you actually want this magical kind of love, you're going to have to go through this process. Otherwise, you're just going to keep repeating the cycle. So start journaling and see what kind of transformation comes. Good luck. Number 3. Let's see what would make you happy. So, finding yourself. Realizing the gem that you are. You kind of want to just slide on out, and you're afraid starting something new. It's scary starting something new. You don't want to lose what you have. But I'll tell you that already what you currently have now isn't near as much of what you could have. Yeah, and you also want to find a partner, a partner that can match your power. But the only way that's going to happen is if you find your own first. You have the potential to be with an emperor. But you have to be able to be at that level in order to attract that level. What can number 3 do to start this process? Start doing what makes you happy. One step at a time. Follow what you want to do regardless of what other people want you to do. Yeah. You're going to have to come out from underneath all of those judgments and criticisms if you want to come into your full power in order to find your mate that you know deep down in your heart that is out there. What makes number 3 happy? It looks like you kind of like some occult stuff maybe, or at least taboo-ish, which is great. Those are the fun things. Yeah, when you find your power, then you'll be able to have what it takes to have the relationship you want. So, whatever you've been doing in your pastime that brings you joy, keep doing that. So, good luck. All right, number 4. Let's see what would make you happy. That was pretty quick. The Destroyer. It looks like so far you feel like you got left out in the cold by a group of friends and kind of slowly want to go and destroy them, quite literally. It looks like there may have been a love situation. And you were supposed to run off together. She was your everything. And she ran off with the devil. Your nemesis. It looks like she picked the other guy because he had the strength to go his way and to create the world that she was looking for. And you're going to have to accept the fact that you didn't have what it took. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get what it takes. You can use this as fuel to change your life, to actually build your life and not be envious of others. Because once you build a life worth having, then other people who are currently where you're at now will feel the same way. But you have to build a good, happy life for yourself if you want to actually get the girl. That nice guy finished his last kind of thing, sort of true. But I'm going to tell you what, at the end of the day, the good girls are the ones that want the nice guys, if you want to put it in a nutshell. Basically, though, if you want a happy relationship, you have to make you happy first, period. So, figure out what you want to do that would make you well, that's kind of what we're here for, isn't it? So let's see if we can get something else here. All right. What can number 4 do to start making their life better? What can number 4 do? Well, start your own. Got the Fool, and twice. So, yeah, start your own thing. No matter how crazy it is, do it. Well, you don't have anything else left to lose now. She already ran off. And I will tell you that if you build a happy life, you will get a better person for you. Someone that wants to give you their cup, and someone you're interested in having, and someone who's your light. Someone who you can trust. How about that? number 4 do? Kind of. Yeah, you King of Pentacles. See, so you do have the potential. That's why there was a kind of a connection here, is because you do have the potential to be that guy that she went with. Even better, because if you are yourself and happier, then you'll actually have a more fulfilling life than you thought you could even be envious of. Oh, what is something that, of course, Spirit might not be coming through with it because it's a general message, and this might just be what you need to hear. So, what's something group 4 could do? Whatever you're passionate about. That's what they're saying. I'm not getting anything. Okay, it looks like you already know. That's why it's not coming through. So I don't need to know. You already know. So go do that. And then you'll have the life you want. So good luck. Group 5. Let's see what would make you happy. A little more light in your life. New adventure, a new something. Feeling empty. Okay. There's conflict about moving. And you feel like moving would bring back that life in your life. First question is, why would moving do that? Okay, you got a new opportunity there. Well then, yeah, go for it. Hey, if you want to stay where you're at and slowly deplete, that's your choice. Or you can go. You already know in your heart, in your soul. So, what's keeping 5 from going? What's keeping group 5 from going? Family. Keeping group 5 from going. Kind of having confidence in your own truth. Maybe some advice for group 5. Let's get some advice for group 5. You gotta do what makes you happy. And you will find new friends on new adventures, new work, new love, a new strength, a new beautiful inner balance, and definitely a new inner self-love, a new inner fulfillment. So, you know, a lot of people now have a whole thing where they have a past life before coming into something new. My significant other is 15 years older than I am and has his own kids, and then I have my own from one when I was young. So us making it work now is also helping each other try to make it work on the outside relationships as well. So if it'll be rough getting it. I mean, yeah, it's going to be rough, but any change starting out is rough. And if you go for it, you're going to have that fulfilled life you're looking for. What makes you happy. Good luck. Number 6. Let's see what would make you happy. Twin flame I'm getting. Someone to match your power, have everything with. Build a life together, have fulfillment. What is blocking 6 from having their twin flame? It looks almost like you build up relationships in your head and they don't end up how you thought they would. And they suck you dry. So, what can 6 do to make steps towards having a twin flame? Following your dreams, your inner calling. It's time. And learning balance between putting in the work for what you want to do and putting work into the relationship. If you want something to actually thrive, you have to give it time and energy. And if you want it to thrive well, that energy needs to be good energy, positive energy, loving energy. And if you're putting bad energy into it, it's going to die. So if you can find a healthy balance between following your dreams and your inner calling and into your relationship, that is the first step to really getting to be your twin flame. So if you're not in a relationship right now, then that time that you should be putting into your relationship, you now put into yourself, which means you need to look in the mirror and find out why you're not putting in good energy. Why aren't you putting in loving energy? Because if you can't put that loving energy into yourself, you can't put it into other people. So find that balance between work and self-love, which means doing things that only make you feel good. So if you're eating icky food and it makes you feel icky, that's part of it. It's not all just emotional and mental. Some of it is diet. It's actual physical stuff. Does your house smell? Then that's going to affect your mood and your energy. So start looking at these things, and once you make yourself feel better and you have a healthy balance between your job and where your relationship will be when they come in, because then once you've done the work on yourself, now that person will come in, and then that same time and energy is going to be put into that person. And then that's what's going to give you that twin flame, that really transformative kind of relationship. And the universe says it's coming if you can do this. So, good luck. Number 7. Let's see what would make you happy. Finding yourself. Creating yourself. I like that one better. Yeah. You even got the destroyer, which is the flip side to creating. I'm going to have to break through the heartache and the expectations. And you're going to have to let a lot of things go if you want to go on your own path and really stand your ground when you have people opposing you. And usually when stuff like that happens, it's because people don't like change. And they become very resistant. People are very resistant to change. And that's why you can get a lot of grief for it. But change is the only way you can keep going up. You have to evolve. Yeah, you have to go with your inner warmth, your inner dreams. Follow those. The universe is saying that if you do this, that you should be doing this, and that this is how you are also going to work through that. heartache and grief. And yeah, not feeling fulfilled or loved. If you do this, follow your inner dreams, that's what's going to start creating your own self-love. You won't need somebody else to love you. You can love you. You do have support. You have spiritual support from the universe for doing this. So it seems like that you're starting this, and the universe is saying, keep going. It's rough, but keep going. The payout is a lot better in the end. Keep your dreams to yourself. Don't give them out yet. Work on it yourself. Really heal through it yourself. It's not time to tell everybody what your plans are. Yeah, you need to kind of keep it under the table. Literally. Yeah, 100%. So definitely keep whatever your plans are to yourself. Just deal with whatever kind of stuff starts falling away. I mean, focus when that stuff is starting to fall away. Focus on what your plans are. Following your path. Your dreams. Keep them to yourself. Because when all this stuff falls away, and then you're really working on your dreams, and then all of a sudden things are just going to turn around. So, good luck. Number 8. Let's see what would make you happy. Breaking out of your shell. Happy. I'm actually hearing go to the moon. Or something in space. Thus far, I'm getting that you'd like to have it all in kind of an all-around sense. You'd like to come out of your shell and be someone that you've dreamt about being, or that you feel like you are. And to go after your dreams, and to find the man of your dreams. Okay, so what's keeping 8 from getting their mood, chasing their mood? Seem like you might be a little selfish. So that might sound rough. Selfish isn't always a bad thing. But when you're looking for a partner, there has to be a little give and take. So if you start doing some self-examination and seeing why you don't like giving out anything, then you'll be able to start really coming into the person that you want to be in order to fulfill the rest of your dreams. Let me get some more advice for babies. I keep hearing, I've got the whole world in my hands. I've got the whole world in my hands. Yeah. So, the advice is start doing some examination and seeing why you're selfish. Why you don't want to give time or resources to anyone or anything. Because you're not going to be able to just take and expect to think that you're going to have a happy relationship. So, good luck.